and hope you're enjoying your day wherever you are, all around the world. And here I am today, just welcoming you in my little heaven, as I say always. And hope you're all having a great day wherever you are, and blessings to you all wherever you are. I just want to do a little video because I done one a couple of months ago on automatic writing in French version, where I was talking in French language, but I just want to do it now today because I want to do an automatic writing today and call upon any message from my mum because that's her birthday today. And I just want to do it in front of you all and guide you on how to do it. So I don't know if you all can hear me, and I do have remembrance all the time to put the microphone because you can't hear me. So hope it's better now. And what is automatic writing? Automatic writing is just a kind of mediumship, and it's more like a kind of physical mediumship when you call upon a spirit and the spirit takes over a certain part of your body or a complete part of your body. That's why you can see mediums sometimes go through trance fully, because that spirit takes over all the body of the persons, in connection with channeling with. So these are the physical mediumship, how it is. And automatic writing is the part that the spirit takes only over your hand to write whatever message that spirit wants to, tell you or make you aware of. And it's just guiding your hands when only your hand is in trance, is in connection with that energy. So the spirit is taking over your hand and guiding whatever that spirit wants to let you know specifically. So here it is for that type of physical mediumship. And there is another type of mediumship which is called the mental mediumships, where you receive all the guidance from the spirit world, but through mentally. So it all comes through mentally. This morning, for example, when I woke up, I had guidance mentally, so it all comes through mentally as insights and guidance. And I had to write all of what I was receiving for not to forget anything. So, and I was asked to do a video about all that, and I will do a video eventually, maybe later on during the day, on that particular message received from all out there, and from the higher level of dimensions. So here it is. So this morning I had like this mental mediumship connection, and now I do have I do want to do that connection with that physical mediumship, because I had that connection with my mom for 5 years since she passed away in 2003, and I had it non-stop till 2008. And after that, I did receive messages whenever I wanted it. So it's still like, mom talks to me sometimes mental, and I do receive mental messages from members of my family. And today I just want to do this physical one, because when I was having my shower and I got into thoughts which told me in French, écris-moi, which means write to me. So I think she just wants me to write to her today. So I'm just going to explain it, how you do it. So automatic writing is everywhere now on the net, and hundreds of thousands, millions of people are doing it today to be in connections with their loved ones, or even with ascended masters, and even with angels. So it's not a foolish thing or just people, who are getting mad or getting, out of control who are doing it. So I'm not the only one doing it. There are millions of people down, out there doing it. It's now up to you to believe or not. In the end, I'm not imposing my belief onto you. In the end, it's your choice to take it or, reject it. In the end, everyone has their own free will to accept or reject things. So I'm just gonna explain you how you do it. Sometimes it's good to just have, light a candle and, and ask for guidance as well. Ask for protection, first of all, before you do it, because when you open yourself to the spirit world out there, you're open to any kind of spirits. You are open to good spirits, and you're open to bad spirits as well. That's why some people who does these kind of mediumships sometimes have very bad messages. Sometimes they do have like crosswords and hate messages, and then that you need to stop, because you are channeling with bad energies and spirits. So you need absolutely to stop when you get these kinds of messages. But as I said, before you do such connection, such channeling, and I'm going to focus on that, everyone is psychic and everyone can do this. I'm not special. Not the thousands of people, millions of people doing it, we are special. Some are born gifted to do it, but all of us, we are psychic and we are able to do it. But please, before you do it, please ask for protections. For example, you just say, I protect and I surround myself with white light, and I'm asking the protections of all the angels and all the archangels and all the white energies out there during that connections, during my channeling with that specific spirit, because we don't know where this spirit is vibrating at that specific moment. That spirit might be vibrating at a lower frequency or at a high frequency. So that's why we need that protection. And before you do it all the time, almost all the time, try to be in a meditative state and try to meditate and call upon that spirit. Call upon that spirit that you want to channel with that spirit, and tell that spirit that you want to connect and that you open yourself to whatever is going to come through. Whatever that spirit wants to tell you, communicate to you. So you're opening yourself and you're embracing whatever message is coming through. Another thing you might do is, if you want to channel with specific angels or archangels, just, have the specific archangel's picture in front of you, or have this specific, like loved one in front of you. Like here, I want to channel to my mom today, and I do have her picture in front of me. So it helps me in my meditation, and it helps me to, focus on her and, her energy at the same time, because I know deep down I'm going to intertwine with her energy at that specific moment right now. So call upon that energy and, accept whatever is coming through, and acknowledge and, trust and believe what you're getting, what is going on. So last thing, so get yourself a black piece of paper like that, and, 2 pens, because sometimes one pen doesn't write and the writing continues, so you have just to shift the pen, because when it starts, it's gonna flow. the writing is going to flow, and it just won't stop. So you need, have at least, 2 or 3 pens, just, nearby you. And maybe sometimes you don't know how much the message is going to be, so maybe a couple of pages in front of you, just so that you can shift the pages just after the other when you are at the end of the page. What I do when I start is I just write down the date. So today is my mom's birthday, so I know it's the 8th. And I do write the time. So the time here is 15:25, so I'm just going to write it down here so that I know how long the communication has been through and how long in that trance, where only my hand is going to be in that trance. So another thing and last thing I would say is you are intertwining with that energy, so you do get the feelings and the emotions of that energy right when you are channeling at that specific time with that particular energy. So whatever the feeling, the energy is feeling, is going through at that moment, I might feel it as well. I might feel it, I might have the sensation of the touch, of the feeling, and I even can get the feeling, the emotional feeling attached to it. And even though the other part of my body is not in trance, because all the other part is not conscious of what's going on, only my hand is going to be in trance, I can also get the feelings and emotions, complete feelings and emotions of that person. And the other thing is that you too can be sorry, I just got a message and I just have to put it up so that it doesn't distract me. So you too can be very emotional when you do that type of physical mediumship, because you know that the person is right behind you, because that person is going to be behind you. And I'm calling upon the mediums who are just watching it now and who can see spirits. You might see her just behind me, or even have see the shadow of her behind me when I'm doing that particular connection. And you might even see it maybe during the video, orbs floating around, or any sounds as well, because spirits sometimes give you validation that it's them who are here. And even if you don't have the validation right now, you will have the validation during the day after, that they were here and that they were them who were channeling with you at that particular moment. So I'm just going to stand now, and I'm just going to close my eyes for a minute, and I already, ask, first of all, just ask, for the protection of yourself, of your energy, against all bad energies that would want to come through. So just surround and form like protection, protection, wildlife protection all around you, so that none spirit other than the spirit cold is going to come to you and channeled with you. So I'm just now asking protection of myself all around my auras, my energy body, and I'm asking the white divine light to surround me during all that channeling, and I'm now pushing away all negative energy that would want to come through, that are not unwanted that are unwanted at that specific moment that I'm channeling with my mom. I'm only opening myself to my mom and channeling between me and her at that specific moment. So here it is. Amen. And I'm asking the protection of the angels and the archangels as well during that specific time. And here we go. And you just can also meditate for a minute and just call upon that energy. So that just, you can meditate, you can talk, with your voice, or you can say it mentally to you. I'm just calling now upon you, dearest mom, to come here at that specific moment and channel and take control of my hand and write to me whatever you want to tell me, about me, about the family, about whatever you want to tell me. I'm embracing all what you have to give me, and all your insights and guidance right now. Here you go, Mom, and I'm sending you all my love, all my love, all my love. And here you go. When you finish that, just take your pen, and just, as I'm going to push this away so that you can see closer what's happening. And you just, hold the pen, but you're not touching because you can't even touch, put a pressure on not even the pen, or, not even put a pressure on the paper, because, you are not writing, and that's not me writing. I don't even know what's going to be written there, because, that's her taking control of my hand and writing what she wants to, tell me. So it's just, just slightly on the paper, and no pressure like that, never. Because, it's just going to flow. The communication, the writing is just going to flow, and you just want, the flowing of the communications to go. And I'm just, and you just, touch the paper. And as soon as I touch the paper, because I have already the feeling that, she's just there, and my hand, will start to move. And I'm just talking to you because, this other part of my side is not in trance. It's just my hand who is in trance. So it's just gonna start flowing. And I'm telling you, even though it takes a while, for the hand to move, don't give up. Don't give up, because, if it's the first time that you're doing that, it's going to take a while, to get that channeling, because, it takes a while, because remember that spirit has to lower its vibration, and if it's vibrating at a higher level, that energy has to lower its vibration, and me, I have to higher my vibration, and in between we just meet and we can connect and channel. So I'm just gonna start talking for a while and just see what happens. And in the meantime, you can still communicate with that spirit and ask for that spirit and tell that spirit that you're ready for any guidance. And here you go. I can feel my hand is starting to move, as you can see. And she's going to write what she wants me to know today at that specific moment. I don't know what's going to be written. But you'll see that your hand is going to start moving by itself. Please have no control on it. Just let your hand flow and write whatever that spirit wants to write. And if you have the feeling and emotion that it's a bad one, please stop straight away. It takes a while, because I haven't been channeling for a while with Mom, so Because I've been talking, I'm trying to raise my vibration again. Connect and center myself. Here you go. I see that it starts flowing, but as I tell you, you need to get half several pens. This pen was not working, so and you need to make sure that you have a specific pen that is working because it's gonna flow. Here it goes. I don't know if you can feel my hand, but it's gonna flow now. See? It's gonna flow like that and you have no control on what's going on. And you just let it flow. I don't know if I can reach out the camera so that you know what's going on. Oh, but I don't want to interrupt the communication. Just have to go back at the start of the line so that you don't miss uh, anything. you go back, when you reach the end of the paper. As I said, just slightly on the paper, don't put any pressure. Just let the pen flow. Okay, I'm just gonna put back the. And I don't want to interrupt the communication as well. Just putting that back so that any medium who can see or notice anything behind me during the communication, please let me know. I don't know if you can see, but sometimes it goes very quickly, and I just wanted to show you to see that because the channeling is getting along smoothly. So that the channeling, the flowing of intertwining energy is flowing. Just let it flow. Don't think about anything. Just let the guidance go and flow smoothly. And when you reach, the page, I don't want to miss anything, and just quickly go to the other page and just continue to write. I just have to reconnect because I missed the connection changing the page. Just, just let it flow. Calm your mind. I'm having messages distracting me on the thing, but at least just have to focus. want to talk about feelings again. It's just like you feel that the energy, another energy is on your hand, and it's like a pressure on the hand. Now I don't know if you can see this now, and I'll show you what's happening, because it starts to like stop like that, and just wait for a couple of seconds if there is anything coming through, and if it doesn't, you know that that spirit has left. But it seems like now it's still going. And the spirit is writing something again. So just let your hand. I know. I get a feeling that that she's signing. That's her signature, and that's why. Oh my God. I got tears in my eyes because I can feel all the, and she's just signing her name, and this is where the all the emotions can come through, because you know that that person is signing her name, and you can feel that that's the energy that's doing it. So, and yeah, that she signed her name now, and sometimes you can go through emotionally you get and still going, so I'm just going to let it go. But be aware that you can have all the feelings and emotions attached to that. I have tears in my eyes right now. She's just doing like, I feel she wants to do a heart. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's just doing a heart. I can feel all the emotions, and I can feel all the love that she's sending right now. And she's sending it to all members of the family. I'm sorry, all my tears, I'm crying right now, so I'm sorry, because I'm just feeling all the energy. And she's still going on, just doing the hearts. I'm just going to show you, but she's just doing it. I don't know if you can say it, but she's just doing a heart. I'm just going to let it go. If she wants to write small things, I'm just going to let my hand flow until my hand completely stops. I don't know what she's doing again, but she's still painting something, so I'm just going to let that painting go. don't know if that's a heart and a pathway or a road she's trying to but I just let it go. I have still no control on the hand. My hand is nearly numb because of the pressure. I don't even know what she's doing, but I'm just letting her drawing what she wants to draw. I don't know what it is. Hopefully the video doesn't end, because I think I had a message before that my phone is out of charge soon. She's just going on. I don't know what she's drawing, but I'm just gonna let it go. Okay, it's like, I don't know what it is, but it's just, she went back to the heart. And I think that's it, because I don't see the pen tries to move again. So I think that's it. You know, wait 1 more second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. See if there is any movement again. My hand is still trembling because my hand is completely numb by now. Here we go. I think that's it. So I'm going to show you, just to finish the video quick. So this is the whole message from the first page. And this is the second message from the whole page. And as you see, I'll show you the heart that she drew. She drew at the end here. I don't know if you can see it. I can show it to you here. Where is it? Here it is. And that's the heart. I don't know if that's the other thing, like looks like how to call it, cloud, maybe thinking of all of us and sending us all her love. Who knows? So here it is, here it is how you do an automatic writing. And as you see, you know, there are emotions and feelings involved, because you can feel that energy. And don't forget, in the end, just thank that energy. Thank you, Mom, for coming over. And thank you for that guidance, and thank you for that beautiful message. I do thank you, and I'm sending you all my love, Mommy, on that day. And happy birthday to you, Mommy, from all your children, grandchildren, all the family who knows you, all your loved ones. We all love you and sending you all the love on this day. Love you. Bye-bye, dear ones, for now.